I want to give you guys a couple nuggets. How many of you guys want to put maybe a stagnant or a team that's not really in momentum? How many of you guys want to put it into hyper growth? Say aye.
Aye.
Right? And you want to do it without sacrificing the integrity of your model, your system, or confusion. How many of you guys want simplicity? Say aye. Right? And I've learned that these little challenges have helped our team grow probably by about 40% in the last year and a half. And it's been just adding a little bit of fun and excitement and culture to our team that's gone really well. And so I want to give you guys an example. Raise your hand if you've heard of any of these things, like a blitz, a challenge, a campaign. How many guys have either heard of this or ran one in your team? Let me see the audience right now. Okay, so you guys have heard some of these. These are some of the things that we have ran over the last year, little micro bursts, little relaunches, little campaigns to help take our teamies and give them a very specific, very short-term goal to hit, and then rewarding them for taking action. And so you asked me to put together some best practices in a really short period of time, so I thought I would. First off, Eric and I were discussing is you have to align a little challenge, a little blitz with your company or your team system. So for instance, I know a lot of you guys are using Facebook groups or ATM. Where are my ATMers out there, right? We got a few. So if your system is ATM, you probably want the basis of your challenge to be add, tag, and message. How many of you guys are samplers out there? Where are my samplers at? People that send samples, give samples, sell samples, that's what you'd want to base it around. So whatever your system is, you want to make sure that you add it in there. Another thing that's really huge that's worked for me is creating a promo within a promo. Here's what it looks like. The company comes out with something really big. A big incentive trip to Hawaii or to Bora Bora, or, maybe it's even like, you do X amount of enrollments and you get a bonus. Sometimes those are really big, and very few people are going to hit it. Even with our team, sometimes in our incentive trips, only 50 to 100 people on our entire team of thousands will hit an incentive trip. But we'll take that trip, that might be a 4 or 5 month long promotion, and we'll take a little mini part of that incentive and we'll actually break it down so it aligns with the company system. Now, I know this is really hard because some of you guys are leading yourself. Some of you guys are leading 10 people. Sometimes it's 100, or some of you guys have 100,000 people in your downline. So it's challenging to teach this, but I want you guys to know, if you're brand new, write this down. Brainstorm with your support team. Work with your upline. Say, hey, I have ideas. I learned some things at GoPro this weekend that I'd love to implement, and I want to see what you're running. Don't compete with them. If your upline is running a promo, there's no reason for you to run a promo on top of it. It can just become a little muddied. Here's another tip. Write this down. Keep it short. I'll tell you, Eric, nobody ever taught me how to run promos. They never taught me how to run campaigns. Nobody got me on a call and said, hey, this is the outline. So a lot of you guys are like, I want the exact outline. How many guys love step-by-step instructions? Raise your hand. Right? I wish I could sit and give it to you, but you guys, you got to figure it out. So much of this business is figure-outable. And I'll tell you, I learned this by failing and skinning my knees, by trying different challenges and seeing that the long ones didn't work. The average attention span is 4 seconds. It's shorter than a goldfish. That's the human attention span. And I found that after about 10 to 14 days, the interest and engagement in the challenge plummets. It's like, so I recommend 3 to 14 days, and I love to reward activity, but also rewarding results. So here's how it can look. Every day when I'm running a challenge, my most recent one we did a 7-day relaunch challenge. So for every single day, they had an activity. So day 1 might be rewriting their why, getting back into their vision. And what they would do is they would take a picture of their journal entry or maybe their iPad or whatever, and they'd put it on a screenshot on a little post in a Facebook group, right? Our little challenge Facebook group. And they got points just for doing that activity. Now, the cool thing was, as the support member that's helping run the challenge, is I gave prizes to people just for writing their why. Now, they weren't big prizes, Eric. They were things like a free team water bottle, or a company swag bag, like a messenger bag that I bought at corporate at the convention. Guys, when you go to convention, buy everything that's on sale, and then I use that throughout the year for fun little challenge prizes. I get custom t-shirts made. I do little gift cards. I give little ring lights that they can put on their phone for their, better lighting for their Facebook Lives. It doesn't have to take a lot of money. Even things like samples or product, people go nuts after. So I reward the activity daily. Maybe the day is ATM 25 people for the day, or invite 10 people to watch the first touch video. And when they do that, they comment below the post, and I reward those just for taking action.